Hello viewers, as you can tell from a lot of my first videos, my life almost seems to revolve around women and love. And I start to realize that as I base my life on girl after girl after girl. There's not many, but it's not all there is. So I'd like to discuss the knowledge of computers for me. It was and is something about me that, again, develops over time. When I was a kid, I asked my mom I wanted a computer. This was back before Windows existed. And my mom actually found a guy at work who knew how to get a computer from a dude who said, oh, it fell off a tree. And my mom disagreed with buying anything stolen, so she said no computer for me. It was, a couple of years later, again, that guy Milan, he's a dude from the neighborhood. It turned out his mother actually went to high school with my mother. Me and him are hanging out one day, and he tells me his dad had picked up a whole bunch of computers at a office fire. His dad was kind of a junk collector, dude, Yugoslavian man, and I was like, no way. We went up, yeah, big place on Olston Avenue, huge, and we go in this room, and there must have been 50 computers stacked on a wall, burnt up, black. One monitor that worked and a keyboard. Started going through them, one after another after another. None of them worked, but we found one that was like all screwy, and you could see the mouse thing moving. And I was like, hey, I'm gonna take this shit home. So I took it home, and well, back then they had DOS, Windows 3.11. I would go through the DOS code, line after line, and try different commands. And one of the commands I came across was like enhance VGA.exe or something, and I did that, and the screen fixed itself. It took me 9 months to figure that out. Line after line, command after command, but I did it. I actually then had a computer that had Windows. I installed Doom on it. Back then it actually had a 5.25 drive. I bought Doom from Jewel while my mom was getting beer once. She saw me install it. My mom wasn't impressed. She was like, wow. Well, yeah. It's like when I put my mind to something, I'll get it done. Well, usually, I guess. So here I had a computer burnt. I mean, the monitor was melted. It was black. My mom almost couldn't believe I got it working. That was my first interaction with computers, and that's why when I was in high school, Windows 3.11 was almost a joke. I went through almost every line of code of DOS, Windows. So my mom had actually given me a goal. She said to me, well, you can get A's in drafting, I'll buy you a computer. And I was like, no way. This was my 15th birthday. Yeah. Oh, that was great. Well, of course I did. I mean, man, that was the year I had won the contest. I got A's in drafting. I was taking AutoCAD. That birthday, my mother handed me $3,000 in cash to go get a computer. They were expensive. So off we went to Best Buy. Man, I put the computer, the monitor, the keyboard. I even got me a 3D animation software. And I remember walking up to the register, a big old stack, and the lady looks at me like, "Do you have enough money to pay for this?" And I looked at her and I was like, "Would I be standing here if I didn't?" And she's like, "Okay," and she started ringing it up. The total came to like $2,200 something dollars. I handed her 23 $100 bills. This lady, one after another, checking. I understand. It took us like 20 minutes for her to check all of those fucking hundreds. Checked them, they loaded us up. I still had $700 left. My mom said it was all mine, so I went to Toys R Us. I want a Sega Saturn. I bought me a Sega Saturn, steering wheel, Daytona USA. I got everything that they had. Walked up to the register, and the lady looks at me and she goes, "Do you have enough money to pay for this?" And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" "Of course I do." "Bring this shit up, man." She rings it up, dude. I go to the thing. The dude was like, "Wow." I mean, he handed me a big old stack of stuff. I don't remember how much I spent, but I still had a couple $100 left. I got home that day. Sega Saturn, brand new computer, Windows 95. It was awesome. It really was. What a day. Later on, with the extra money, I ended up buying a stolen bike that got stolen from me, and then bought another stolen bike that got stolen from me. Kind of lessons in life. My mom might have been against stolen stuff, but I wasn't. It happens. What can you do? So, there it is. 1995, man. Brand new computer, Windows 3.1 on the other one, doing AutoCAD. Man, in drafting with AutoCAD, we had a 24 computer network. My teacher didn't really know, and I figured it out. I hooked up 24 computers to a 24 computer network with 24 different AutoCADs and a plotter, which was completely different from a printer. It literally made pages with pens. It plotted them out. Man, it was cool. Maybe one of those reasons that it seems so impressive, but I don't know, maybe that is. To me, I enjoyed networking and computers and technology. I knew it was going to be the future. Nobody saw it back then. It was only in 95. People were still like, the internet just started, so now we're at like 8 minutes. So, internet. That was the first thing I said about the internet. It's evil. That was the first words out of my mouth. Back then, man, dude, you jump on the internet, you could get anything. It was like the dark web is now today. You know, learn how to make bombs, get porno, get fucking hookers, whatever. And there was, you meet people. Man, back then, I swear to God, once, I think I got raped or something. And this girl talking to me on AOL. I was like, "Hey, let's meet up." She comes, picks me up, takes me to her house. I remember having like 2 or 3 Coronas, and the next day I woke up butt naked in her bed. I bought her bed. I was like, "What the fuck? What happened?" She was like, "Nothing." Like, okay, and dropped me off. I never saw that girl again. The internet. Oh. There's always a curiosity of mine to make something called a Drano bomb. I looked it up on the internet back then, and I actually closed the browser because I actually found it and was like, I don't know, no. Evil. That's what I thought it was. That's computers. For me. Not all of it. I built many throughout my life. Everybody used to tell me, you're a computer genius. No. I just like computers and technology. That's a little back knowledge of, I guess, something other than girls. Till next time, have a great day. Later.